This article refers to Creation for Redemption questions generated by the GCSE history courses that I teach. I teach about USA 1920 to 70, teach about the Cold War 1945 to 1973, teach about Elizabeth and her time and Elizabeth I, and then I also teach about the 800 years of the development of the British Constitution and the British political system and the sort of rights that people have established over that time. And so the questions I kind of ask are things which have three elements to. Why did God do this? What was his purpose, let's say, for the family? What was his purpose for races, ethnic groups? What was his purpose for technology? What was his purpose for entertainment? So you ask these questions, what would be God's original purpose? And the second question you would want to ask is, how did the fall affect that original purpose? So how did the fall affect the family, affect male and female relationships, affect technology, affect the nations, and what God's purpose was for them? And then the final question would be about redemption. What would redemption look like for the family, for the nations, for technology, for governments? There are a number of questions that come out of the GCSE curriculum. And it's an opportunity to try and, as it were, get into the mind of God and see what he is thinking about these things and convey to young people that there is another way of viewing history, another way of viewing the world around you, where God is, as it were, front and centre of that whole perspective. And I suppose, if you think about it, it's part of the aspect of having the mind of Christ. It's part of transforming our thinking, both things that you see in the scriptures. So it's a set of questions that are of interest to people who want to think about these things from God's perspective. Well, thank you for listening.